Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to another Making Money with PVM series, and this time it's Giant Mole. Now, if you've kept up with any of my videos, you'll notice that, geesh, I've already made a few Giant Mole guides. Well, as you may know, when I come out with a better method of killing a boss, I like to update it and let you guys know so you guys can make as much money per hour and spend as little on supplies as possible. So let's dive right in and talk about the giant mole. Now, the setup I've gone with is full Verax, and the reason why I've chosen full Verax is one, because of the prayer bonus. Prayer bonus allows me to take just one prayer potion per trip, which we'll talk about why that's important, other than the fact it saves you money. And two, Verax is very accurate. Everyone knows that. That proc that hits through defense and prayer makes it very accurate. So, in terms of how this plays in your favorite giant mole, you may have watched a friend's video on how he killed a giant mole with Darox and said this is the most effective way of doing it. Well, I'm sorry, friend, I've kind of countered you on that. Yeah, Darox will do the most damage per hit. Once you get the giant mole below half health, anywhere from 1 to 5 hits you get on here, she'll dig away. So he's like, yeah, I'll just make every hit do as much damage as possible. Well, if you much more likely to miss like most of the 5 out of your hits with Darox rather than Verax. Verax, you're much more likely to actually hit rather than just hit zeros. And it still hits hard. You flash Piety or Strength Prayer or whatever. So that's why I've gone with the Verax. So as for the spec weapon, I just brought a DDS. I didn't even bring a Defender because I want the extra inventory space. And the reason why you want as much inventory space as possible is so you can pick up as many of these hides and skins and claws as possible. So I've gone with a very minimalist setup that not only saves me money but allows me to pick up more drops. A few other things. If you don't have a goblin mining helmet or a bullseye lantern, those are light sources which you can only extinguish, nothing else can extinguish them, then you do need to bring a tinderbox. So if you have a candle or an oil lantern, you do need to bring a tinderbox. And of course you do need to bring a spade to get down here in the first place. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to set up my cannon in the center here. The cannon is for when she starts digging around and going all over the place. The cannon saves you time by, if she goes in the center, then the cannon will do work and do some damage at her, make her dig away again, and then you'll be able to get her at another spot, just walking around. So I advise you not to use run with your cannon on. So let's talk about super energies. Are super energies worth it? And in my opinion, I just don't think they are. God, I am not good with these pokes. Well, with all the armor that you wear here, you get pretty heavy, and I only like to use super energies when I've got not too much weight on me. So when I'm crafting law runes or whatever, that's when I think you get the most out of your super energies. I think here it's kind of a waste because you've just got so much weight, excluding the cannon. It's just not worth it, and you reduce your profit margins, so that's not smart. Alright, so there she goes, and so I forgot to time when I started, but we're assuming that you're level 90 or even level 80, and you want to do some bossing and make some good money out of it. And this is the main thing. This is for you. If you're, mid to low combat level, and you want to make some money off of PVM, Giant Mole is a great way to do it right now because nests are 6.5k each. So if you average 3 nests a kill, 3 skins a kill, which you trade in for nests, which is a very easy thing to do. It may be a little conservative estimate. And you spend 5 minutes getting a kill, which is a little excessive. Maybe 3 minutes or 4 minutes would be a little more realistic. But I'm really fast at killing things, so I'm overestimating a bit how long it may take you, but that's fine with me. So how many skins did I get there? Shit, I got 4 again. So maybe you average 4, but either way, it's a lot. So it came up to being, if you average 3 a claw and 3 skins and 2 skins an hour, it ended up being 234k an hour just from the nests. That's just from the nests, and that's only if you get 3 nests a kill, which is most likely that's not going to be the case. You can get anywhere from 2 to 5 or 6 nests a kill. So you have a lot of potential for profit here. The giant mole drops other things like U-logs, dragon meds, alchemy, rune weapons, lots of good stuff. So if you're that level 90 or so with at least 45 prayer and all that, and if you have full Verax, more power to you, but if you don't, just stack prayer some other way. This is definitely a great money making guide. And if you have the money for a cannon and a few cannonballs, I mean, as you can see, that kill only took me a few cannonballs. I didn't even use any of that kill, but it's definitely worth the investment. The cannon really speeds it up. As for gold per hour, I would say since the nests are the alone, I calculate are worth 234k an hour, I'd say this is at least 300k an hour, and this is something I'm actually going to be doing myself. I don't know if I'll sell the nests though, because I'm close to 81 herb lore, so I'll just make them into brews. But yeah, guys, definitely give Giant Mole a try. So the good bosses once again to do right now are Chaos Elemental, Giant Mole, and Nightmare Zone, really. King Black Dragon's not a bad boss either if you get a Visi. Metal Dragons and Mythal Dragons. Keep up the PVM, guys, and I'll see you next time for my Making Money with PVM series.